Whoopi is certainly not the brightest person. And what she just said just doesn't make any sense. It's just like so silly to say. Rape people, let them out of jail. Murder someone, let them out of jail. It's fucking bananas.
Yeah.
And this idea that
microaggression, straight to prison.
This is like low information, blue no matter who, like older housewives who are mad at the world. That's the appeal that Whoopi Goldberg has.
There are rumors that Elon Musk is suing co-host of The View, Whoopi Goldberg, for defamation. She is allegedly facing an $80 million lawsuit, with Elon Musk accusing her of spreading misinformation, a controversy The View is known for. She has made statements that insinuated he might be secretly pulling strings with the government, which is a pretty serious accusation. Elon Musk has been under fire for months, with people questioning his influence in politics and business. This alleged lawsuit is another part of his fight with the media. What was the controversial statement Whoopi made that made an impact on him?
I've been saying it for a while.
Yes, you have.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president. I do.
Well, you can call him vice president.
You're right.
He's planning the presidency when they get rid of Trump.
So you think it's Musk, Musk Vance?
Possible.
Hey, you know who? Stay away from the stairways.
Her criticism of Elon Musk for being reckless with his influence might seem a bit much, considering her controversial history. She recently faced backlash for remarks about the presidential election.
When you have deliberate, concerted, repeated pushing of hoaxes, you're like, wait a second, like, come on, man, this is too far.
And you're supposed to be the good guys.
You're supposed to, and you claim to be the good guys? I'm like, exactly.
You're supposed to be the progressives.
Yes, the Dems are like, oh, we're the good guys. We're the honest people. No, hang on. You can't claim to be the good guys. You can't claim to be the honest people if you're deliberately pushing hoaxes that have been debunked thoroughly.
Ever since Elon Musk acquired Twitter and got involved in politics, the media has been all over him. News outlets have been quick to criticize his decisions, claiming he has restricted or abused free speech, often portraying him as the villain. From his personal life to his business moves, the media has been relentless in pushing these negative stories.
We've spoken to people very recently who were involved in moderation, and they just say there's not enough people to police this stuff, particularly around hate speech in the company. Is that
what hate speech are you
address?
talking about? I mean, you use Twitter.
Right.
Do you see a rise in hate speech?
I mean,
But just a personal anecdote. Like, what do you? I don't.
Personally, my for you, I would see I get more of that kind of content. Yeah, personally.
When Elon Musk confronted him about the accusations of hate speech on Twitter, he couldn't provide any solid examples, showing how much of the media narrative is based on assumptions rather than facts.
Can you name one example?
I honestly don't use. Honestly, I
You
don't.
can't name a single example.
I'll tell you why, because I don't actually use that for you feed anymore, because I just don't particularly like it.
But you
And
said
actually,
you-
a lot of people are quite similar. I only
Well,
look at
hang
my
on a second.
following.
You said you've seen more hateful content, but you can't name a single example, not even one.
I'm not sure I've used that feed for the last 3 or 4 weeks, and
Well, then how did you see that hateful content?
Joe Rogan didn't hold back when he discussed how the media portrays Elon Musk. He pointed out that Musk is often criticized for speaking his mind, while others in similar positions are celebrated for doing far less. He argued that, despite his flaws, he is one of the few billionaires willing to take risks and challenge norms. He once criticized the UK's Online Safety Act, calling the country a tyrannical police state.
This isn't the first time that we've been seeing all this from Elon Musk. He's been attacking Keir Starmer for the better part of the past year, and governments here in Europe. Just a couple of months ago, when there were race riots here in Britain, we heard from Elon Musk. He tweeted out that civil war is inevitable here in Britain.
In the US, he clashed with the government over a $500 billion AI project. He has also faced backlash for anti-Semitic remarks and promoting conspiracy theories about George Soros.
They say the thing that people are thinking, but they say it very directly, so they expose whatever truth. But
I don't think some of them are dumb.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think Sunny Hostin's
You think it's
dumb.
deliberate?
I think she's ideologically driven, and they have blinders on, for sure. I don't think Sunny's dumb. But Whoopi is certainly not the brightest person. And what she just said just doesn't make any sense.
The media knows that controversy sells, and Elon Musk is an easy target for them. Whether it's his tweets or business moves, they twist everything into a scandal, like the time he offered $6 billion to solve world hunger. That should have been seen as a positive move, but instead, the media focused on questioning his motives.
Help 42 million people who are on the brink of starvation. That is according to the World Food Program, which is calling on billionaires like Tesla's Elon Musk to donate. In response, Musk tweeted this: if WFP can describe on this Twitter thread exactly how $6 billion will solve world hunger, I will sell Tesla stock right now and do it. He added that it must be open source accounting so that the public can see where the money is going.
The UN couldn't even provide Musk with a clear plan, but the media wasted no time jumping on that, making it seem like he was trying to act like a hero, but didn't follow through. But this time, Whoopi might have taken it too far. Joe Rogan saw it as a chance to call out the hypocrisy that media outlets have, especially The View.
This is like low information, blue no matter who, like older housewives who are mad at the world. That's the appeal that Whoopi Goldberg has. Does Whoopi have children?
No idea.
It's interesting too, like really politically motivated older women who don't have children.
Yeah.
They're very specific. Like you can kind of guess the way they think.
Whoopi is also known for one more thing, which is contradicting herself.
Feud anything with him because he just, when I say him, I mean
He rambles.
Trump.
Yeah.
He tends to just.
But can I mention one thing?
She has been front row and center calling Trump out, and now she is choosing not to?
You are the most violent snowflake I've ever seen.
Yeah.
The way that this man has been talking to men in his audience. I don't know any women, and I know his grandchild was up on the thing, and they're trying to humanize him and change your idea about who this guy is. Don't fall for that.
Trump, you're talking about.
They forget their own controversies when they're calling out others. The View seems to have a pattern of jumping on whoever's getting bad press. Whoopi tried to backtrack and clear her name, but the damage was already done.
My cat lays in wait for me on my stairs all the time. And that's what I was thinking of that. I wasn't trying to indicate that they were actually standing there with their legs out, hoping he would trip.
No, nobody wants anything done to the president.
It was lighthearted, and it's the holidays. Come on! My goodness!
Making such a comparison to an animal was definitely a risky move.
I'd like to see like what the stats are on older post-menopausal women with no children and how they lean politically.
Yeah, there was no way out for her. The comment she made already had a negative impact on the viewers.
And frankly, that show, you want to talk about a show that set women back, is The View. You want to talk about that show. If the CIA is engineering, Antifa and fucking the Capitol riot, some crazy misogynist engineered The View, because there's nothing worse than The View. In terms of like, there are so many brilliant women out there, none of them are on The View.
The lawsuit against Whoopi is still a speculation. However, with the growing pile of allegations and all the backlash they're facing, could this lead to the end of their media bias?